Each part on the bottom. So you can set it on the bottom. Each part on the bottom. So you can set it on the bottom. Each part.
Rivalry games aren't always born from trophies. They're born out from schools ascending to new heights at the same time and finding the other guy standing in the way of their ultimate goal. It's time to find out who's going to get run over this time. The Gators will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Tennessee's offense will get the first crack at it here. The Gators put the chomp on the Vols the last time they saw them, and they are looking for seconds this time, Jesse.
Yeah, that was an absolute beatdown the last time these two teams played. But talking to the Gators coaching staff, they're not expecting this one to be the same. They know that Tennessee's going to come into this one fired up, motivated, ready to roll. The Gators coaching staff is expecting a much different feel and type of game this time.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield, making something happen.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it down the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
And how about the defense setting the tone in this game? First drive, first mistake made for the offense. Nice job forcing the INT. And how about this? They had 3 last week. They're looking to get 3 again this week.
Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll leave it with him. Fights off the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They believe they can run right here. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 22 on 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Really good running, gets it into the 16. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get in when you're so close to the finish line.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The toss sweep to the right. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Try to get it to the edge. Taking him the other way. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's just It's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to...
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jones wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So here is the Tennessee offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man quickly. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown ball. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Jones to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The give to the back. There he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. He's up to 57 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And the Volunteers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Vols want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Albright. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Fourth down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The Gators sending the offense back to work. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Jones wants to throw it. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Give to the back. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field.
On the set.
The big fullback's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped him for a big loss.
Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Singleton. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Look at that. Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Charles. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the ball's racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wants to keep it in the air. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Albright. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're working that left side. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. The snap sets up to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Clark. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Jones to throw. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because at 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And the Gators want to move quickly.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. At the 35, he's loose. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. These two, which have so much cross-pollination and legendary games in their history, first played in 1916 with the Vols blanking the Gators in Florida. Tennessee actually won the first 10 meetings, with Florida not getting a W in the series until 1954.
And there was a period of time, Reese, in this rivalry that the game not only had SEC championship implications, but national championship implications too. You think back to the heyday of this rivalry in the late 90s. Danny Werfel going up against Peyton Manning. We played the Vols, and we had games that were won in overtime. We had games that went down to 2-minute drives. There was so much NFL talent on the field, and it was such a competitive and physical game.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown Gators! He got loose and it was lights out after that.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here is the Tennessee offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Charles. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He might want another play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Volunteers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really...
He's into the open down the middle. The tag. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Leaves it with the backs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The sure hands, it's all right. He's close to the first down.
Dak, where you going?
Mark him just a little short. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. It's caught. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up.
Is it empty? Bro, it's full. Yo, get that. Caleb, just try it. You're looking at it, bro.
leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for our tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Let's see if they've got a winner dialed up on 4th and long from the 50. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Charles. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Now on the option. The pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Quarterback making adjustments. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires left. Wide out trying to get it in.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
The Vols will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Tennessee! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the right. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game. And it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like the idea of trying to get this guy the ball in space. He's really, really dangerous, but that's just a better job tackling on defense for no gain.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gators! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
33, Florida, 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room,
Why is
but
it
none to
suddenly
be
so
found
slow?
as he stopped at the 23. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the balls are in the hurry-up.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The offense will put in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Singleton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. It's Charles. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
With the line of scrimmage at the 28, this would be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. They're going to keep the offense out there on 4th down.
What the? Let's go. Give me that flag, baby.
On 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
What are you whining about, bro? Good?
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown ball! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State has the lead right now. San Marcos has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Louisiana. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Jones to throw. Hauls it in. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab. He's got a first down.
Why the fuck does my guy not jump there, man? Like, I don't understand that.
Open space and turned on the Jets.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be
why the fuck
aggressive.
ain't he jumping,
How about
man?
the deep shot down the field on fourth down?
This is fucking
you make
stupid.
the play and get the huge, explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
Looking for blockers. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Tennessee ready to go to work. Offense on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with a down.
The Volunteers will hustle to the line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Bringing it back at the 20. Touchdown, Gator! The defense putting points on the board.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune. Defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here is the Tennessee offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Second down, he'll throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Makes the catch. It's Albright. Still running it for 40. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Volunteers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Albright. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rival.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Got room to work. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Volunteer. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Tosses it incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He's got him this time. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Gators in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful 300 yards. I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500, I would have won the Heisman, man. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Gonna look downfield again. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Jones wants to throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Come on, bro. They tackle him over the fucking first down. I can't stand this dumbass game sometimes. Like, that shit is so fucking dumb. Yes, sir.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got him. Touchdown, Florida.
Wrong team, Zach.
Comeback is on.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give you the
whole
rock
point
back.
is to block.
Just
Try to block the
to go,
field.
and if they have a chance, they've got to come up
Try to
with
block
this
it,
onside
yes.
kick. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Back has it. Oh, he's got a chance. Has the sticks, and he may get more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Vols just want to hold on to this ball for the final minute. The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively
Back
speaking,
up,
of
I
course,
said.
when you win, is that sweet?
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on.